A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Checking in with the Yellow Jackets head coach before the game, one of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Reese?
We'll see how they react. The Yellow Jackets kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Here's Holstein to throw. Snags it, and he's open. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Williams unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Eli Holstein to throw. Backs got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Keeps it himself. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Look out! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Pass to 6. Could be an alley. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. He's already got 46 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Shows him the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Now on 1st down from the 30. The keeper on the option. Turning it on. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Holstein. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on fourth down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And coaches have their scripts and their play sheets, and they have fourth and short. You know, when you get in these situations, they have plays that they're confident in. Called one here. Great job executing right near midfield.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They go play action with Holstein. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
First down for the offense.
And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get the corner. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Finds his man on the RPO. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback will keep it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Eldridge. Out wide right, it's Watson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Making the adjustment. 2nd down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and McGamble pays off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And the Yellow Jackets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their 1st sack of the game here in the 1st half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Still looking. Hit as he throws. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out to that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Snags a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down?
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Back to throw, it's Eldridge. Under pressure. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second and long here. Looking for the edge. Now the toss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Line is set on 3rd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. On the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 5 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Mustangs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44.
And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. He's got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will give them the lead. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll give it to him again, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Number 16 with the carry.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Following the play, there is a Yellow Jacket who is shaken up. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Howie Rowe will check in on his condition. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sets his feet. It's Eldridge. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He'll take it himself. Bring him down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. He's changing the play. Breaks through, it's Watson. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Eldridge. Grabbed behind the line, it's Watson. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Holstein. Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Working the ground game. He's got enough. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They're going to ride this running back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled to the ground.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Watson again. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Here's a give to Watson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Auburn calls its 2nd of 3 timeouts. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sells to fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Eldridge. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Watson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the option. He keeps it. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the draw, it's Watson. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this is a different situation, right? A field goal does you nothing here. So you can't run the football too many more times. Stay in a hurry. Got to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone.
Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Off-play action. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Got his man on the outside. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play fake, Williams. Moves to his right. They get to him with the sack, and the clock strikes 0, and will play on. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. A handoff for Watson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. They've got him corralled. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Eldridge. Blasted as he lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Needed to stay alive, and it's good. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Williams. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Right side, it's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Williams looking for a man. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. In the gun on 3rd down, here's Holstein. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
1st and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, and get a pebble of that football across the plane and the game's over. Quick toss. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal.